Yo, what's up? Now we are officially in 3.25 season. We got teasers, we've got trailers, and we are finally saying goodbye to Necropolis. Let's talk about Necropolis real quick. Fuck you, you kind of sucked. Your entire league mechanic was about being in coffins and dead. So make like your league mechanic, sit in the coffin, and go straight to hell. All right, well, got that off my chest. Been wanting to say that for a while. Now we have Settlers of Kalgur. Look at this guy, he's coming out. He's on a fucking, I don't know what you call that thing, a plank, and he's on a boat. And I don't know the relevance of this, but cool. All right, whatever. We got the next league mechanic coming up. Now, I would not be making a video just about, these teasers. Here are these teasers. There's 4 of them. I would not be talking about these if I was just going to go over them and that's it. I'm here to sell you on a conspiracy, a tinfoil hat. And the topic is going to be melee getting buffed. Now, I know it's a long shot, but I think there is a little bit of stuff they've been showing in these teasers that's hidden. You may have missed it, but hopefully you'll become a believer by the end of this. Now, to get everybody up on speed, you may have missed these teasers, so I'll go through them and break down exactly, what they're talking about, what it means and all that crap. But the fun part is the hidden stuff inside the teasers. Now, if you see it, cool, but I doubt it. I bet you probably missed it on your first watch through. All right, so for the first teaser here, we have quality of life changes, reservation skills. This one's pretty straightforward. We got a guy, he's playing Essence Drain, he's getting his ass beat, he's dead, and he's respawning. When he respawns, his auras are still on. So when you die, your auras will stay on. In hardcore, LOL, who cares? But in softcore, this is actually a comfortable change if you're just playing headhunter builds, right? Sometimes you just get popped and whatever. However, did you see the small change? It was on the screen for a second and it's right here. Now I am curious how much they plan this out or if they just do it on accident. This had to have been planned, but as you can see, determination is different. The reservation is different, the numbers are different. I'll deep dive and break this down later, but for now, hey, there are hidden things in these teasers. We're both on the same page now. All right, so now we go to the second one. This is a harvest change, and this one's very straightforward. You only have to click on harvest once in order to spawn it. You don't have to click on it twice. This feels weird to make a video about. You see, the interesting thing is that when Triple G makes their trailers, they make decent characters, right? This character has flasks that are rolled, and he has, his character skill bar has every slot being used effectively. He's got automation, vulnerability, and he's playing Cyclone, but he does not have a totem on the skill bar. And the thing is that their builds are usually kind of, they're not the best meta builds or whatever, but they're usually made respectively. To the point of, if you look over here, and yes, this is where you have to put the hat on in order to start understanding the connections. There are totems in all of these. I know this sounds so stupid, but look, honestly, I can't believe I'm believing it, but I kind of believe it. He didn't use a totem in this one. And there's totems in all of these various ones. And I feel like this was done on purpose. There's no reason to make a quality of life video about this, but I feel like the totem not being there is subtle, but enough to where people would have caught it. Okay, so let's keep going. I got more. Now in this one, this is proximity waypoints. Apparently it's in Path of Exile 2 already. So yeah, you can see him, he's wearing a cool outfit. He walks out, the waypoint turns on. He was near it, didn't click on it. Okay, that's the cool thing. Did you see the teaser thing though? Because it was there. All right, I'll play it. This one's really short, so we'll just play it again. All right, let's just play it again one more time. Let me try to actually see if you can see it. Totems, melee buffs, nothing. There's nothing here. I'm literally just fucking with you. I just made you waste 10 seconds to get shit on, idiot. All right, anyway, okay, let's go to the next one. All right, so this one, we'll take the memes off real quick. This one actually has a legit change in it that I think is, it's minor, but I like it. So there's armor scrap, whetstone, and chisels that are changed. The chisel one we'll talk about last because it's not in the video for some reason. I think they just made a mistake. But armor scraps. So essentially while leveling, you can tap your low level items and it'll go straight to 20% quality. From what I understand, it doesn't matter if it's rolled. So if it's a rare, level 10 chest, it should just go straight to 20% quality. And this is good. Obviously it means like with 5, armor scraps and 1 blacksmith whetstone, you should be able to get 20 quality weapon and 20 quality armor and, chest pieces and stuff. So just makes leveling a little bit better. In the end game, there's really nothing that's changed for armor scraps. You still have to use, at least 10 on the rare piece. It goes up by 2%. And then unique, you still have to use 20. Now the chisel change, we have to go down here to get a little bit more context because it wasn't in the video. But if you use a chisel on a white map, even if it's rolled, if it's normal, magic, or rare, a white map, you only need 1 chisel. A yellow map is 2, and a red map will be 4 chisels, 5% per. So this is a huge buff, genuinely. I'm not even gonna meme. This is just a buff, feels good. There's a lot of little things you can obviously even start thinking about on low level strats and stuff, especially on league start. So this is just good change. I like it. The armor scrap, whetstone change, I like it too. It just gives more power to the low end. The high end, who gives a shit? You have hundreds of armor scraps and whetstones anyway, right? Now, did you see the small thing? Did you notice the 2 things in here? You probably didn't, or maybe you did. So here we go, right here, Nightweave. The fuck is a Nightweave robe? And why the fuck does it have so much energy shield? This is a lot. To put in perspective how much base ES this has, here's of all regalia right next to it. And I mean, yeah, just bigger number, higher item level. So we can obviously, conclude there's probably going to be, an armor version of this. So if we're looking at it from perspective, we're probably getting a lot of the flat armor, maybe on auras or evasion, and getting it put on new bases that are endgame. Mathematically, who knows if this is going to work out, but it looks like this is probably the direction they're going. And just when you think I was done, no, there's actually a third hidden thing in here. The boots. Those boots have a much, much higher life roll than you've probably ever seen. They're only level 62 and they have 120 plus health with no hybrid life roll. Yes, that is actually a hidden life buff as well. So just when you thought I was done, nope, there's secrets everywhere apparently. Now that here's the conspiracy. Here's the tinfoil hat, okay? You gotta bear with me. Up here on the top of the screen, there's a dead totem in the ground, and it's just placed there. Let's go in game real quick. All right, here we are in game, Act 1, same shit, and there's no totem there. Interesting. So I believe, as dumb as this may sound, I think they've shown enough stuff where it's like, okay, there's probably something going on with totems, right? Like I don't think it's that crazy if we're being unreal, but tinfoil hat, a totem's put here, no totem on a Cyclone character. I don't know. Maybe it's on the nose, maybe it's too much, but I genuinely think that there is enough here where it's like they're probably going to change totems in some way. Now, on a real note, let's talk about the determination change real quick, because the numbers are pretty significant to where I think we can double down on the idea of the whole moving armor and evasion to the items. So right here we have determination. This is level 20 determination in game. The teaser determination is right here as well, and you can see the numbers are different. The flat armor is significantly less, the percent is slightly better on the teaser version, and the reservation is way less, to the point where you could maybe start the conversation about fitting another aura with determination and grace and stuff like that. To put in perspective how much lower the reservation is, let's use this character. So this character has quite a bit of reservation nodes. So this is level 20 determination. It's not in my 90% reservation helmet, so this is just normal determination, no enlighten. Over here I have charisma anointed. I have this reservation wheel up here, and I have the reservation wheel over here with sovereignty. I even have the 12% here, and my reservation is 30%, and that reservation ain't 30%, and that's an essence drain character, right? So I feel like it's pretty clear they're gonna nerf determination and probably grace and discipline, move those numbers to base items, and make it so we have less reservation percent cost. In theory, right? Obviously this is all, conspiracy tinfoil hat, trying to connect the dots and shit, but I think it kind of makes sense. How I feel about it, it's probably fine. I don't think this is bad. It's a lot better than last league where they had the whole, fucking automation change and reservation and that whole thing. So these look like there'll be changes that should benefit us in the long run. Hopefully Melee benefits from these a lot, because God, it's terrible. And yes, this video was entirely made because of that totem. That totem being in that image, that is 100% why I made this video. So hopefully you're a believer now. Maybe I'm coping. I don't know, probably. I'll catch you later.